Good. Just continue. No, biography.
My biography.
Yes.
Okay. I am Claire Sidonie Etoga.
Okay.
I was born on the 28th August 1982
Okay.
in Bumekong.
Okay.
Bumekong is a subdivision
Okay.
of Lake Division.
Okay. So why were you born there? When you were born there and grew up in Yao, is it because your parents are from Bulemekong?
My mother.
Okay, your mother is in Bulemekong, from
Yes.
Bulemekong.
Yes.
And your father is from Yaoundé.
Yes.
Which neighborhood in Yaoundé? Which village of Yaoundé?
Mesasi, Olembe. Mesasi.
Okay. And yes, we are going step by step.
Yes.
So how did your father meet your mother? You need to ask them. This is not normal. Ngulumekong is a ton. Mesasi is a wondo.
Yes.
And you were born. Are you the first child?
No, I'm the last child.
So it means that the other children, the first child, how old is he? How old is your first sibling?
My brothers.
No, it doesn't. You can never use half for age. Is my
Okay.
oldest brother. Look,
Oldest brother is 62 years old.
wow.
Yes.
So you are really a baby.
Yes.
Yes.
He
Consider
me
as his child. His
Yes.
child is a man.
Yes.
It's a man. The first one is a boy or a woman.
Man.
It's a man now.
It's a man.
The first child of your parents is a man.
Yes.
So 62 years. If we go back, your parents met. Se sont rencontrés in the 60s. Dans les années 60. How?
I don't know.
But where are your parents now?
The both are there.
Oh my God, my condolences. May their souls rest in peace. They passed away.
Yes.
Okay. So, you are a métis. Okay. So, you were born in Ngurimakong.
Yes.
And what was your father's profession? Yeah.
My father was agriculture.
No. Do you have your pen there? Your pen. My father was a farmer. Un agriculteur, un planteur, un agriculteur. All of farmer. Farmer. A farmer. Just like your mother.
Yes.
But when it is a woman, she is currently ménagère, femme au foyer. They say housewife. My mother.
There was only wife.
No, housewife is femme au foyer, une femme qui est mariée à un homme, mais qui ne travaille pas. Housewife.
She made
The business.
the business, yes.
Okay, so she was also a trader.
Exactly.
Let him practice that. Let him know how to use that is good, please, after giving me. So she was a housewife and a trader. Commerçant. So trader is Trader. Good. Okay. So when you say your father was a farmer, it means that he used to have cocoa farm,
Yes.
coffee, Not coffee, just cocoa.
Just cocoa.
He was a rich man. A rich man's daughter. Okay. So, continue.
Okay. So I will soon be 42 years old.
Okay.
I come from a family of 9 siblings.
Wow.
Made of three.
Made up
Made up
of. Yeah.
made up of 3 boys and 6 girls.
6.
6 girls.
Yeah.
6 girls.
If you forget my S.
6 girls.
6 girls. Okay.
I am the last child, and the 6. Yes. I'm the last child and the 6th girl.
The 6th girl.
Yes.
Wow.
I grew up.
No, not grew.
I grew.
Grew.
I grew up in Yaoundé, where I started my primary school in government primary school of Bastos.
Okay, just briefly stop there. Let us work something out. Your 3 brothers
Yes.
and 5 sisters,
Yes.
are they still alive?
No.
How many have passed away?
3.
So
3
you are 3 girls.
Yes.
So you are left
Now
only
we are
3 boys, 3 girls.
3 girls. Yes.
Wow.
Totally 6.
6 children are left
Yes.
out of 9.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it's God's will. C'est la volonté de Dieu. But how? Where was your father living
Yes.
when they gave birth to you? Was it in Bolimaco? Your father, your family. Where is your family house? Is it in Bolimaco or Oleme? Which means, then why did you go to school in Bastos?
We have
No.
my
In the past we had, yes?
we had the opportunity
In the past.
in the past
Mhm.
our cousin
Okay.
was
Living.
was a secretary
Okay.
at this school.
Ah.
Yes.
Secrétaire ou
Il était pour secrétaire, donc le secrétaire du directeur.
Okay.
De l'école de Bastos.
So your cousin was the secretary of the headmaster of Bastos.
Yes.
So were you living with your cousin
No. We live in the same village.
and then you come to school every day?
This cousin.
Mm-hmm.
We live
In the same village?
Yes.
Good.
And he told
Mm-hmm.
our father to
Register you,
yes.
inscribe, register you in that Bastos school.
Yes.
And so how did you go to school? On foot?
No, my eldest brother
Mm-hmm.
had
A car.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Us every morning.
Okay.
Yes.
So he would drop you in school, and in the afternoon he comes, pick everybody and goes back to the village.
Yes.
Okay. That is your first brother.
Yes.
What was his profession?
It is a trader.
No.
It is a operateur économique.
Yes, a businessman.
A businessman.
Then, at that time, at the Pope,
Yes.
now what is his profession?
Same profession.
Same profession.
Yes.
Now tell him to change. He should do police exam. Okay. I don't understand why you went to primary school in Bastos. But was the school good?
Yes.
What do you remember about your life in Bastos?
When I during
my years, my life in the school.
During my life in the school, I made many friends.
Okay.
I studied very hard.
Okay.
Every time I was
Bami.
J'étais toujours parmi les 5 premiers là.
Good. I was always, j'étais toujours parmi, I was always among AMONG, the first 5. The 5 premiers, the first 5 in my class. Okay. So you were a very intelligent girl. Oh, Mr. Tuga, that is like, but look at it, was there a primary school in Olembe in your village? Yes. Because I remember my father.
Yes.
My father was a teacher in Yaoundé, and he used to go to Olembe and teach there. He was the first English teacher in a school. You go down the hill, you go up. I went there in 1979 or 1980. No, don't worry, you were not born at that time. Okay, so you finished there, and why did you go to Emana secondary school instead of continuing maybe in a different school?
When I obtained my
CPE in English, don't worry, I'll give you this paper.
Okay.
My first school, CPE in English is First School Living Certificate. First School Living Certificate. So when you obtain your First School Living Certificate, yeah? No, I've changed it there. Just read that one first before you start telling me the same.
Okay. I continue.
Yes, continue.
Later, I moved to government high school in Ghana. Then college Jean Paris. For my
secondary and high school.
Yes.
So tell me, why did you choose government high school in Emana?
I chose it because my eldest friends live in Ghana. He built in Ghana.
Your brother?
Yes.
Okay, the businessman?
Yes. No, I live.
Not done so?
So, no.
You said
I
don't
live with my parents.
You love your parents' house?
I want to live with my brother, my eldest brother.
Yes. So you left the village
yes.
to come to the city?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I leave the village, I come.
I left because it's in the past and came.
And I left the village and came
to the city.
Yes. My eldest.
Look at it. Dom in English is so. Dom of grandfather. So my eldest brother. At that time, was he married?
Yes.
At l'époque, at that time. So at that time he was married.
Yes.
He had children.
No. At that time he had 2 children.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
two children,
Mhm.
boy and
Girl. Okay.
Yes.
So you live with him
We went to
school
together.
together?
With our children.
In Bastos.
Yes.
Okay. I now understand. Yeah.
Primary school.
Yeah.
Our children and nursery.
We're in nursery school.
Yes.
So when you now finished in primary school, when you were in primary school, the children came to primary school.
Yes.
Okay, but they were behind you there, yeah?
Mhm.
Behind you in school. Okay. So after you went to government high school in Mana,
Yes.
for how many years?
Almost 5 or 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
Because you have CZM from 1,
Season
from 2,
from 3,
from 4.
from 4.
Yeah.
Right, so
You had BPC
yes.
in Form 4.
Yeah. No.
You had BPC but in Segon. In Form 5.
Lower.
Lower 6.
Yes.
So you failed BPC 2 times.
2 times. Yes.
What happened was
I don't know.
in the primary school you used to be first among the first 5.
And then I got and secondly when you go out. No.
So you went to Emana for 5 years
Yes.
and transferred to Jean Tabi.
Yes.
Okay. What was the difference between Jean Tabi and Government High School Emana?
Jean Tabi, the teaching in this school are very
Discipline.
yes. We have as headmaster.
Mm-hmm.
What do you call it? Les sœurs.
Reverend sisters.
Religieuses.
Mm-hmm. Reverend sisters.
Yes. Yeah.
Headmaster is in primary school. In secondary school, they call secondary and high school, they say principal. So the administration was a religious community of the school. Okay. So it was calm, discipline,
Yes.
and then compared to Emana, where there was indiscipline.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So you spent 2 years in Jean Tabi?
Yes.
Okay. Continue.
My university studies were done in Yaoundé to Soa,
Okay.
where I obtained my bachelor degree in law.
No, there is SD. Bachelor's.
Bachelor.
Look at bachelor's degree, master's degree. So you must pronounce that S. And you must put degree. Because bachelor is célibataire. Do you understand? So if you say I obtained my bachelor's, what? Don't try obtaining tongue célibataire. Okay. So you must put degree in law. And you see there I corrected law is with A, not O. Because with the one with O is low. Okay. Ba. Okay. So you obtain your bachelor's degree in law.
Yes.
But why did you choose to go to SWA instead of the other universities? And why did you choose law?
I choose SWA because we became a magistrate.
I wanted to become, je voulais devenir.
I wanted to become a magistrate.
Okay.
I go to SWA.
I went to
SWA in England.
to study law.
Yes. to study.
So you wanted, in your life, you wanted to become a magistrate.
Yeah.
What was your plan B? Magistrate. Plan C, magistrate. So if they told you that no, you said no, magistrate.
Yes.
Okay. So you went to SWA, yes. How many years did you spend to obtain your bachelor's?
4 years.
But the bachelor's degree in Cameroon is 3 years.
3 years. We have made 4.
Why? You don't know? I know. When you go to university in Cameroon, the state university, it is not straight. Sometimes you go to the board to see, you don't see your name. You write a test, they come and tell you that you didn't write the test. Okay. But was the experience in SWA, were you still living with your family?
Living with my family. I lived every
morning.
Every
morning. From
yes.
Your brother's house?
Yes.
Okay. So you are his first child?
Yes. This is the reason he treated me.
He treats me.
He treats me as
his daughter?
Yes.
Okay. So you left the house every day, went to SWA and came back?
Yes.
Okay.
I obtained my master's degree in 2008.
Okay. Volume.
When I got my master's degree in private law.
No, not private.
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 In my private law, I started looking for work.
No, there, yes, just finish that sentence because that sentence is sweet. You started looking for work.
Yes. 3 years later, I found work at a notary office.
Good. Stop there, Madam. Let us finish with that part.
Okay.
You were dreaming of becoming a magistrate.
Yes.
After your studies or during your studies, did you sit for the competitive entrance examination into ENAM? To sit for means, look at this expression. I sat for the competitive entrance examination into ENAM, into EMIA. It means that j'ai fait le concours. J'ai présenté le concours d'entrée. This is how they call concours in English. Don't worry, I'll give you this to go with it. So, how many times did you sit for the competitive entrance examination?
2.
2 times.
Yes.
And you did not pass?
I do ENAM 2 times.
Yeah.
I do even police.
Police?
Yes.
Okay.
1 time. I do
Not do, did.
I did.
But in English they say I sat for, j'ai présenté. So you sat for ENAM twice.
Yes.
Sat for police once. And sat for which other entrance examination?
I do ENAM, police,
Eric. 1 time.
1 time.
So look at this thing. When I say once, say une fois.
Once.
Twice, 2 fois. So ENAM twice.
Yes.
Police once, Eric once.
Yes.
And you didn't pass. You were supposed to go back to the village to verify who is tying you. So which other jobs, when you say you look for a job for 3 years, what other things did you do?
I postulate.
No, I postulate means I applied. A-P-P-L-Y is the verb in the infinitive. I applied. Past tense is A-P-P-L-I-E-D. Donc j'ai postulé. You applied. to how many organizations?
CNPS,
Mm-hmm.
CHPC.
Okay.
Yes, CHPC. What is it?
CHSP.
It's SNH.
Mm-hmm.
CHPC, SNH, or what?
And they didn't recruit you. Did they call you for an interview? Never.
Never.
So they just took your application, put in the in the bin. Bin means la poubelle. Okay. So how did you get this job with your current employer, the notary's office?
I have opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Because one day I went
Mm-hmm.
to the church.
Okay.
In Legisoni.
Mm-hmm.
I met. I met my actual boss.
Okay. My current boss, not actually boss, current boss.
My current boss.
Okay.
And she made a mass
Mm-hmm.
in this church.
Okay.
Came-
So she attended mass in that church.
Yes.
Okay.
Came every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
When I decided to meet them, to
Mhm.
meet her.
Okay. Did you know her before?
No, I don't know her.
I
But
didn't know
I
her.
didn't know her.
Mhm. My friend, one of my friends' acquaintances is during the reconnaissance. Yes. Okay, one of your acquaintances knew her.
Knew her.
Okay.
It is a girl.
Okay.
And she asked me
To meet her.
yes.
Okay.
Tell her
I'm looking for.
I'm looking for work.
Okay.
Yes. Circumstance.
That not circumstance. This is English.
Yes.
That is how
That is how I met her.
you met her.
Yes.
Okay.
I explained her my situation.
Mhm.
I tell her I want.
No, I told her.
I told her to want a work.
Mhm. No, I told her I wanted a job.
I told her I wanted a job.
Yeah.
Okay. She asked me to go to the office.
To her office.
Yes.
Okay.
Her office.
The next day.
Yes.
The next day because it was Sunday.
Yes.
Mhm.
I asked me to go to
Her office.
Yes. That's I did.
That's what.
That's
Well, that's a
I
Christian
did.
friend. That's what I
That's
did.
what I did.
Okay, and the next day you had a job.
No,
I had.
We had
An interview.
Yes.
Okay.
And she asked me to provide
A file.
some document.
Yes, a file.
Yes, a file.
And
And
dossier.
say yes.
Mhm.
She asked me to bring
Your file.
my files.
Okay.
The next week, she calls me. Yes.
Okay.
I bring my files, with a little activities for them.
Okay, the following,
The following day.
yes, the following day, the following Tuesday, the following week means la semaine suivante, le jour suivant, le mardi suivant, the following Tuesday. Okay. Okay.
The following day, she asked me to bring my file.
Okay.
Following week,
Mm-hmm.
she called me. She asked me to come.
To come.
Yes, because it was on Monday. This day was the 21st June 2011. She asked me, she told me
I will begin work
I will begin work tomorrow.
the next
The
day.
next day. Yes.
On the month,
Mhm.
the next day.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Which means that every 21st June, you take a bottle of non-alcoholic champagne. Not alcoholic champagne. Okay.
Dancing.
And dance.
Yes.
Please, people who like to dance drink alcohol.
Hey,
I'm telling you, your own.
I like dancing,
Yes.
but I
Don't like alcohol.
Yes.
But do you go to the nightclub sometime? Do you go to the nightclub
Yes, sometimes.
sometime?
Yes.
And you feel comfortable drinking soft drink, les jus,
Yes.
and water?
No water. The time as time.
Mm-hmm.
I drink what? Beer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sometimes you can drink beer.
Yes.
Okay, no. I told you, I seldom means rarement. But here now, sometimes, or from time to time, the times are okay. That's what you wanted to say. From time to time, I drink beer. Okay. I wanted to imagine that Mrs. Toga will go to the nightclub with her husband, family, friends, and go and sit there and is drinking top ananas. Top. Okay. So finish with your presentation.
This is
No, where you look for
now,
job for 3 years, yes?
Now, a Northwest
Clark.
I'm Northwest Clark.
Yes.
I'm married with 2 children. Both children are boys. I am 1.63 meters tall.
No, not tall. Tall.
Tall.
Good.
Meters tall. I weigh 56 kilograms.
Where's my S? I weigh
I weigh
56.
56 kilograms.
Good.
I am olive in complexions with black eyes and black hair.
Okay.
I am slim,
Okay.
and beautiful.
Excellent. Okay.
I'm affectionate, sociable, sympathetic, and a joyful person.
Very, very, very true.
My favorite pastimes are dancing, watching TV, cooking, and shopping.
Shopping.
Yes.
Oh, Mr.
I
Itoga's
like
money.
Shopping. Mr. Itoga,
Sometimes.
sometimes they told her hungry.
He's angry.
Yes. He think that
You are using his money.
yes.
Oh
To
my God.
buy
What do you like to shop? Clothes,
yes,
shoes,
and bag.
bag.
Yes.
That is, and no, you have forgotten something. And jewelry, les bijoux. And then it's like, you have forgotten another thing. Look there, wigs. Do you know wig?
No.
W-I-G-S, wigs. Les perruques. So if you just go back, if you go back today and tell Mr. Itoga that tomorrow I want to go and shop, he will become sick again.
And other things, he dislike a high heel.
High heels.
Leather.
But this one,
Oh,
but you like it.
yeah. I like high heels.
Okay.
They should sweep up men.
Yeah. He doesn't like
He
it.
doesn't like it.
Do you know something?
No.
My wife likes high heels. I hate it because when she puts them on, instead of walking normally, okay, finish.
I don't like hypocrites.
Hypocrite.
Hypocrites. Don't say, people who lie.
Okay.
Yes. Because I think that
They are not truthful. Okay.
some bad friends.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite dish is okra.
With what?
And,
Sugar or salt?
sugar and salt.
Wait, the two. When you put salt,
Yes.
do you put Maggi?
No.
Just salt.
No. I put salt and sugar.
Yes. You mix the two.
Yes.
Okay, but some people don't put salt, they just put sugar.
Yes.
Some people eat okok with no salt,
salt.
no sugar.
No sugar.
Okay.
And others not put salt.
They don't put.
They don't put salt or sugar.
Okay.
Put only sugar or
Salt.
Yes.
Okay.
I like blue color.
Okay.
I hate red.
Okay.
The youngest of my children is 8 years old.
Yeah.
And the eldest is 15 years old. The eldest is in lower 6, and youngest in class 3 of the English section.
Okay.
Concerning my job, I have 2 bosses. Both are good people. They like a job well done.
Okay.
They work hard. They always make sure we get paid to the end of the month.
Okay.
Our bosses treat us
Like a family. Their
Yes,
children. Okay.
yes.
How old are they? Is it a couple?
Yes.
Wait, your boss is a man and his wife,
Yes.
and both of them are notaries.
Yes.
Who is the notary? Because I know that in French law, a notary is somebody with presidential decree, decree presidential. Is it true?
Yes.
So they have 2 presidential decrees or 1?
No. No, it's not a
yeah.
No. There is no.
They are not married.
No, they are not married.
Okay. They are partners.
Yes, exactly.
They are partners, business
yes,
partners.
Yes. They have created a company.
Yes.
Where to work together. So, each have their
clients. Each of them has his decree, his or her decree. But now, instead of working alone, they came together so that they can use.
They work together.
Yes. Okay. Good. So tomorrow, Mr. Toga, tomorrow you will talk about your employer. That is the company history. Services offered, and then some achievements, les réussites, some achievements, and then the management, la direction, and then your job description. What do you really do? I think that this one, tomorrow, it will help both of us to improve on our English. But look behind me. Read those words. There's nothing like all.
All.
Good. Everything that you see is all.
All.
Yeah?
Tall.
Tall. Good.
Bald. Call.
Good.
Fall. Hall. Saint.
Yeah.
Hall.
Where are we looking? But this is not, this is hall.
Hall.
Salt.
Salt.
Oh, go say.
Wall.
Wall. But let me add, bien que in English is although. Although. Bien que. Good. Don't forget, when you see A-double-L, it is all. Not like we said, file or whatever. Thank you.